me off-brand James. Cause I got the hops. So cause I can jump really good. Oh, hey look. Idol of Violent Rebellion. Nice. Yeah, it is. This is probably another Valiant piece. Oh, Awakened Audra. Actually, that's kind of even better.
Oh, hey there. Something on your mind?
The other one, are you okay? Meeting Belena seemed to shake you up.
It just took me back. Something about her reminded me of old times. War stories.
The way she changed, you mean? She wasn't herself anymore? Having to leave her on her own? She said about watching El Deliro turn. The way she changed, you mean? She wasn't herself anymore.
And I've seen shades of that before. The meek trooper who develops a taste for killing. Now, the part that stuck with me was what she said about watching her partner turn. Seeing someone you know, someone close to you, beyond help like that. I just want to know. You were blunt when you told her about Adelaro. Why?
She's beyond understanding at how she really heard me. She deserves the truth. It's what I would want.
Yeah, she did. And even in the state she was in, she handled it. Better than most. Sorry. I need a moment to clear my head.
Welcome back. I hope the wilderness gave you safe passage.
May
May I help you?
Nah, more or less. Took some doing but found Saint Waden's reliquary.
You did? To think a godlike would deliver this back to me. I feel blessed, truly. Wherever he is, Eothas smiles on you.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. I found the Thief's Journal too. This was no ordinary robbery. Yeah, this was no ordinary robbery.
Are you suggesting he stole it for some purpose?
Eothas killed his whole family in the Deadfire. No wonder he had a grudge. He was going to destroy it, your relic for his family's lives. After what Eothas did to his family, you're lucky he didn't kill you too. God is a murderer, so you had to find out like this. Yeah, I mean, after what he did to his family, you're kind of lucky you're alive.
Are you accusing Eothas of murder? How could you say such a thing? I'd heard the rumors that he walked among us, but to think the God of Light could be to blame for such horrors. No, it's beyond belief.
Agents of violence. They cloak themselves in warmth and light and spread like wildfire.
That man was persecuted. Don't tell me you can't sympathize with him. I thought challenging your faith was supposed to strengthen it. Why are you so invested in Eothas being benevolent? You can't just ignore evidence you don't like. On God.
What is there to ignore? It contradicts everything written about Eothas for centuries.
Maybe Eothas was punishing his family? If you had a god's might, would you even realize you'd killed them? I'll never understand the gods. The gods are just as flawed as us. You know Eothas that well, do you? If you had a god's might, would you even realize you'd killed them?
I don't know. The mere thought of having a god's power feels profane. I find myself lost, godlike. I look at this relic now and I wonder whether all my years of service were a waste.
Probably. I'd keep it, but remember why people have lost their faith in Eothas. If it were up to me, I'd burn it. It's done more harm than good. Honestly.
I fear if I do, it will bring a curse upon Emerald Stair. Yet I cannot revere it anymore, and I cannot let others either. I'll pray for the thief's absolution. Then I'll finish what he began. Thank you for telling me all this.
Please tell me you found them.
Yeah, it's not good. Plague got to Aldelaro. I'm afraid Belena's not far behind. Yeah.
Your rangers lost to the Dream Scourge. Nothing we could do.
The Dream Scourge. Here. Tell me you're joking.
I sincerely wish I was. Not only is it here, Vidara's mother is a dream thrall. Make of that what you will. I wish wherever Belena's mind is, it's not here. You're not naive. You had to wonder when they did come back. You knew Fiora couldn't avoid it forever. Why would I joke about something like that?
We'd all heard rumors from Paradis. I knew it was a matter of time. It's just... why did it have to be them? Poor lovebirds, they didn't do anything to deserve this. I think I know the answer, but is either of them still alive?
Landa's alive and Laura's dead. I brought their badges back.
Merla, when she turns, Fjord will panic. Where is she now?
I told her to come back. The Animancers might be able to help. Yeah, I told her to come back.
That won't do any good. Do you think poking around and severing her soul will save her life?
Maybe.
Even so, if it's early days and Vidaro doesn't find out... Alright. It goes against all my instincts, but we'll try it. Once. Here. You went to a lot of trouble. You ought to be paid for it. It's time for me to get out of here and actually do my job. I never thought... I just hope we're not making a mistake.
Yeah, me too.
Grenadieren, you're very resourceful, and a more than capable companion for poor Giada.
Sure. Got your machine running, now tell me about the Dream Scourge.
With any luck, I can tell you a great deal. Now that I've got the heart, my thirsty invention will drink deeply of its essence. All that's left to do is calibrate it. First things first, let's have a look at your soul. I'm going to ask some questions to induce a metaphysical quiver. No, not to worry, just testing your reflexes. Let's start with an easy one. You wake up on a beach, looking up into the sun. Your hands are covered in blood.
I find an authority and figure out what happened. I wash my hands in the sea and leave. I continue looking at the sun. What kind of question is that? Wash my hands and leave.
All right. Let's try some word association. Tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Pendulum.
Pendulum. Clock.
Chrysalis.
Chrysalis. Transformation.
A spark ignites a flame. An idea ignites a war.
Okay. Good to know, voice in my head.
Hello, you still with me?
I think my soul is particularly sensitive to your examination. Yeah.
In that case, let's stop it before I do any lasting damage. Hey, let's go over your results. Your soul is like a piece of sea glass. All the edges are smoothed down. Quite beautiful, really.
You telling me I have a smooth
Your
brain?
godlike nature is a marvel to behold.
Ed and Remy certainly thought so. Anything else? Can you tell me who's godlike I am? The Watcher in the period told me there's a thorn in my soul.
Not to besmirch a colleague, but Watchers aren't the most reliable sources. What I see is something entangled about your soul. An outside presence that both is and isn't a part of you. It's old, dark, and rather tricky to pin down. Very interesting.
I need to trace it back to the source. What is it doing to me? Do you think it can be removed? I want to trace it back to the source.
That would be closer to Giata's area of expertise. I'm sure she'd love to give you a look. Fascinating. Thank you for getting my machine calibrated again. But you came for Giata's theory of the Dream Scourge. Between the two of us, she's on to something. Our farms are in great peril. The essence has been drained from the land, diverted, like the flow of a river.
So Giada's right. Why didn't anyone step in to defend her? Elias believes the Dream Scourge and the Living Lands have a common ancestor. What do you think? Would an Animancer be responsible? Elliot believes they have a common ancestor.
I think Eora is old, haunted, and unsympathetic. Anything is possible. Regardless, essence doesn't just disappear. It must be going somewhere. All I can tell you is keep looking. You'll find what you're after. As much as I hate giving people bad news, that's all I have. Please give Giada my fondest regards.
I have a lot of packing ahead of me, but I've earned a short rest.
I've met with all the Animancers. Met with all the Animancers.
Good timing. I'm about ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest?
You're right about the Dream Scourge. It's older and stranger than we thought. We need a Pillar of Audra. It might be able to connect the Dream Scourge to what's happening in the living lands. Something is draining the life from your farms. The only question is what animancers are unhinged, unregulated, and too dangerous to be left alone. Let's start with option 1. You were right.
That's the fun part of metaphysics. Everything is strange, but nothing is new. Look at us. Barely even started, and already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi.
Run that by me again. Should have known you had an ulterior motive. Are we studying the Dream Scourge or planning a heist? You worry about the details. What's next for me? Yeah, you worry about the details, chick. What do I gotta do?
Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus.
I'm guessing you want to study the Dream Scourge by filtering our local interference. Yeah, filtering our local interference.
Exactly. There are many ways of going about it, but my mother's invention will get us quick results. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I can't blame you for avoiding a place like that.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there.
Something in my fucking mouth. Not like that, not like that, not like that, not like that. Don't worry, I'll run down and grab it for you. I didn't mean to bring up bad memories. Do you want to talk about it? What's down there?
Terrible mistake. The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner. Of course you'll need a key. Please excuse the mess.
Excuse the mess. It sounds like your parents blew themselves up down there.
That's where her parents died. I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Yeah, I agree.
Walking into the basement of the pain makes
Right, feels great.
Don't worry, Marius. Be quick and easy.
Something's not right here.
Possibly painless?
Stay ready.
Haven from the blight. Who grows here?
Okay, well, I'm about 90% confident that the voice in my head is the thing that they locked up. The guys, the heart guys. Fuck, the Delmagants. The guy they locked up. I'm like 90% certain that's what's talking to me right now. Arda Castell's will. To Giada, I leave my mother's amulet, the only piece of the Valian Republics I took from home. My one condition is that she wear it as a reminder that we all come from somewhere. If she find comfort in a chain that binds the present to the past, I leave her also the house, the laboratory, and our inventions. Yes, all of them, with no conditions or expectations to weigh her down. Forgive us. Wait, so they wrote a will before doing all this shit? So they knew that something terrible was gonna happen. Alright, hold on. Many faces of Barath. This is probably all semi-important. I'll read that shit later. Oh, Arthur Castell's journal. Cordella is right, of course. We could refine the phantasmal focus for the rest of our lives, or we could put it to good use. So why do I have such doubts? My plan has always been to tinker with the natural order, but nature is not orderly in the living lands. If we poke too hard at nature, who's to say something else won't poke back at us? I mean, there's a lot of, fucking plants down here. They definitely did some fuck shit down here. Cordella Castell's will. Arda insists that I write something down in case the worst should come to pass, but what inheritance do I have to offer? What legacy do I leave? I took no possessions from the homeland. I own nothing but my ambition and my mistakes. The ink is blotched as if someone tapped her quill on the parchment several times before continuing. To Giada I leave my unshakable resolve, the determination to see her plans through to the bitter end, and the presence of mind to remember what is important. Let her have all of my best qualities. Should the experiment fail, I won't need them anymore. Not where I'm going. My controller just fucking die. Or... No, okay, so this is weird. Sometimes when I'm trying to do something... Oh, what the fuck happened in there? What did they do? What the fuck did these guys do? What did they try and do? What the fuck did they try and do down here? Worried scribblings. The device should not work, and yet it does. Therein lies the problem. Theory and reality are in conflict, and to succeed without comprehension is worse than failure. I have learned nothing and can assume nothing about the limitations of this invention, which frightens me almost as much as Cordella's insistence that we keep going. All I know is that the device has tapped into something. I believe it was the essence of the living lands. What if I am wrong? What if it's... Several paragraphs have been violently scoured from the page. Have we transgressed so far into the unknowable that we are blind to the grave we dug ourselves? I must make preparations for Giada's future. What the fuck did these guys do? What did these guys do? What, should I be here? Is it dangerous to be here right now? What the fuck did these people do? Dude, a dusty letter from Maxim Vidar. Arthur, do you have everything you need? After Cordella's outburst at the workshop, they say she retreated into her private lab, which is perfectly fine, but I worry about you and little Giada. Let me know if you need anything, even if it's just to talk. I understand your research has made some ambitious strides. Good for you both. When you are ready to surface again, we have a game of Hazatoha to finish. I'll keep the pieces warm. Maxim Vidaro, Governor of Fjord. Dude, what the fuck did these guys... There's a tree growing in the basement. Like, what the fuck did these people do? What did they do? What did they... Do I want to know what they did? Cordella Casterno's journal.
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
What a horrific fate.
What the
Into
fuck?
reborn, a life of peace.
What the fuck? Holy shit, what did these people do? Giada, your parents were insane. Hold on. What's this? Abaddon's hands? I'll read that later. I keep saying that, I don't know if I ever will. Bella Castola's journal. Arthur has been quiet lately, so I know he's worried about the experiment. He thinks the island will object to our interference, as if such a thing were even possible. Clearly our daughter is cut from my side of the family. I can't wait to teach her everything we've learned. With any luck, Giada will be as wild and audacious as the forces at play around her. Holy shit, dude. They turned themselves into fucking plants. I don't think I should touch this. I really don't think I should be fucking with anything in this lab.
Gods. We can leave now, right?
Poor Giada. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
What the fuck? What were they doing? All of this equipment. Do I want to know? Oh, there's a piece of paper over here. Hidden letter. Cordella, think of animancy as a lantern in the night. The weak flame sputters, offers a mere glimpse of the cold emptiness beyond. Just enough light to wander a few steps ahead and then scamper back to the safety of home. The time has come for you to take your lantern deeper into the night. Even if you vanish into a place where none dare follow, imagine how much farther your daughter can go with you lighting her path. Heed our advice. When the phantasmal focus is ready, do not hesitate. Animancy is a mere lantern, but you have invented a lighthouse. We suggest you use it. Your old friends. The letter is signed with a crooked drawing of an eye in multicolored ink. Wait, so people were pushing her to use it. That's why the dad was really hesitant to use it, because they didn't understand how it worked, or at least he didn't understand how it worked. But Cordella was being pushed to use it by somebody, or a group of people, without asking any questions, without trying to look into it further. Somebody pushed these people to do this. Wow, that's fucked up. I hope I can tell, like...
I don't. Anyone know what happened back there?
No fucking clue,
I think
Marius.
those were Giada's parents, or whatever's left of them.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So they're dead?
Maybe?
Or something like that.
Yeah, I don't even know, man.
Gods, I can't believe this.
Well, you better start believing, Marius, because this is the fucking world we live in. Wow, that was fucked. What the hell? Hey, man. Just saw your parents, or what's left of them.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance.
Yeah, I mean, it was right
Did you
there.
see my mother and father? Are they still there?
In a way. Yeah, you might have fucking warned
I
me.
didn't have the words. All that's really down there is an unhappy memory. One that keeps on growing.
Alright, buddy. You want to talk about it? Regardless, they deserve a proper burial. I don't mean to pry. We can talk more later if that would be better. Let's go to work then. I mean... Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a lot of shit to unpack.
For the time being, that would be best. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands.
Not sure that's a great
I
idea.
can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way.
That doesn't sound very safe.
Well, that is kind of the point. The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar. And I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fjord. There should be some equipment waiting for us.
Could always use the Adra pill in the workshop, but Anne's mainly doing some old ruin. I have a little experience with godless ruins. I do. Yeah, well, what about the workshop, Audra?
That rugged thing? It's as dry as a bone. Hardly any essence left. Even if it wasn't, I'm not exactly welcome in the workshop these days.
Yeah, what is Animant's
We
equipment
used
doing
it
there?
to study the Adra pillar. Then some priests moved in and took offense at our work. I hope they haven't tampered with the equipment, or this will be a very short experiment.
Alright, man. Alright, let's be off then.
Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fjord. No telling how long we'll be gone.
Okay.
And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety.
Oh, I can ship Marius off to the Aether? Oh my god, fuck off, Marius!
Sounds good. I need to do some hunting anyway.
Goodbye,
Once we're all
Marius!
together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime,
Let's go!
let's be off.
Let's go, Marius is gone! Marius is fucking gone! Oh, thank the gods! Thank the gods I don't have to listen to his fucking wise-ass, cracked-ass jokes anymore! Oh! Oh! Let's go. Yada uses animancy to understand the world around her. While the science of souls remains controversial, she believes the untapped essence of the living lands can and should be put to good use. She wants to prove her convictions by supporting the party in battle. Armed with a phantasmal focus, she draws on the spiritual currents of the living lands to heal and defend her allies. Yada calls forth an invigorating wave of energy that heals allies by 25% of their maximum health. Ordered Yada to empower and activate essence generators. Oh. Yippers! 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 Let's go! Welcome to the gang, Yada. Take it you probably have some skill, but you do have skill points. Reconstruction. Yada's attack heal all allies by a small amount. Yeah. Yeah, acceleration. Yada increases the move speed and attack speed of all allies for 15 seconds. Yeah, give me some more of that, baby. This is what we're talking about. Yada grants all allies a shield that provides temporary health for 20 seconds. Yeah. Wow, this is... Yo, Yada's gonna be a fucking real one. I can't wait for this. Okay, let's see what we can do. Purification heals allies by 50% of the max health. Enemies within the range of purification are interrupted and knocked back. Increased damage reduction by 20%. Increase the amount of temporary health granted by barrier. When barrier ends, all allies are healed in proportion to the amount of temporary health remaining. While barrier is active, Giada cannot be hit and knocks melee attackers back. Interesting. Allies empowered by acceleration use their speed to gain 15% damage reduction. Increase the duration of acceleration. Any abilities activated while acceleration is active will have their cooldowns reduced by 50%. Reconstruction increases healing granted allies below 20%. Reconstruction grants temporary health to allies that are already at maximum health. Reconstruction revives incapacitated allies when Giada kills an enemy. Interesting. Interesting. There are some pretty long cooldowns. Usually grant temporary health allies that are already at max. Heals enemies within the range. Honestly, I feel like just making it so gives temp health when they're already at max feels pretty solid. So I'm gonna do that. Anyway, party management. Yeah, this is who I want. Fuck Marius. No disrespect. Actually, all disrespect. Fuck Marius.
Did they not glow in the light? Her parents, her sentinels.
Alright, boys, you're tripping.
To grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death.
You're tripping mad balls right now, G. Yeah. You call that life? I know Giada thinks her parents are still alive in any way that matters to her. You and I have different ideas of beauty. I thought they were monsters. I guess there was a horrible majesty to them. And I have one night without you butting in and I'm trying to sleep. I don't know, you call that life? I doubt Giada thinks her parents are still alive in any way that matters to her.
The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe. They flower. They will never fade.
Why do you care so much? Somehow I don't think they agreed to this. Do you think there's a way to turn them back into people? Somehow I don't think they agreed to this.
They sing in peace. Was it not worth the change?
No, we can't decide for others. They should always have a choice. You're right, they have a new form now, and that's better than nothing. No, they should be able to decide.
Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells.
I suppose they live on in some form. Nah, you disgust me. Let me sleep in peace.
Even the darkest evening clouds part with the morning mist. Sleep now. Dream of beauty and new life. We will speak soon.
Just the average conversation with the voices in my head. Alright. What else is new? What's up, furry bait? Oh yeah, I know the guy who set this whole shebang up.
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar.
I have unspent points. Oh, I leveled up at some point and all of that. Anyway.
We remember these walls. Yes, we have been here.
Yeah, we've been here multiple times. I've talked to this guy. Hey, what's up, Luminous?
You cannot know what this means to me.
Oh, he actually broke it. And pickups, man. Yeah, it's all still here.
Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery, armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. what are you excited to learn about?
It's a great question. The Dream Scourge and how to stop it. Anything I can about the entity tethered to my soul. I'm keeping an open mind, no expectations. Can we just get this over with? I really want to know who's tethered to my soul.
We'll get to that and more, I promise. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the Dream Scourge to show its ugly face.
Is that a good idea?
No, but it should get us results.
You know, at least you
All
were
right.
honest about it.
Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, there goes nothing.
I've heard that line too many times.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine. We twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless.
Whatever you did, it worked. I felt strange for a moment there, like we got someone's attention. What does the phantasmal focus tell you about that? Yeah, the voice in my head was talking to me.
Hold on to that feeling. We might need it again.
Need it?
Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it.
So you can find the source, cut it off at the root. Can we just send a little healing magic through the Adra? Are you alright? Yeah, so you find the source.
My thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent.
Want to go down the secret entrance? Any theories about what's going on here? We're walking into a trap. The door opened for a reason. I mean, yeah, we are walking into a trap, but fuck else choice do we have? Got any theories?
We shouldn't jump to conclusions. After you.
But
Right.
we gotta
I mean,
see what's down there now.
yeah, Kai, you and me are gonna do some wild shit in a second.
Did you open that door?
Yeah, I did.
I've been praying here for ages. And in all that time, I've never found a way down to the lower levels.
Yeah, I don't
Not
think you want
one.
this one. You
You're
should stay
going
up here.
down there, aren't you?
That's the plan. Any advice? I'm not going to find the answers I'm looking for up here. Very end of what I'll find there, but I have to. That's the plan. Any advice?
I tell the acolytes to walk softly for a reason. Something is alive down there. Or if not alive, moving.
Alright, well, if you hear screams, fucking bolt and lock the door. I appreciate it. I'll be careful.
Careful would be staying on this side of the door. Don't be careful. Be ready. If you don't return, I'll tell the others what happened.
Don't leave out how tall, good-looking, and charming we all are.
Alright, Alphonse. Smell you later, alligator. Yeah, that doesn't look ethereal at all. That doesn't look like there's any fuck shit going on. Let me up. Alright, baby. We got it. So back chat. Really didn't want to kill me here. Effigy necklace. God shrine totem fragment.
I wager those artifacts you found fit together
Fine
somehow.
dagger. Oh,
Let's
really?
have a closer look at camp.
You know, I didn't know that. I was completely kerfuffled when I saw that totem piece. Jasper, yeah, it's about what I'd expect. The chests are kind of a little disappointing. I'm not gonna front. Like, getting mostly like weapon crafting stuff is like kind of disappointing. Like, it's still useful, obviously, but it's like, you know, you're kind of hoping for like better gear or something like that, and you just don't really get it.
Right behind you.
Looks like quite a party. Let's break it up. How did they even get down here? Clever
that's-
things must have a secret entrance.
Oh, the shaman probably.
I'm impressed.
These enemies can be killed. Hey, see how far fucking healer, bucko. Okay, it's fucking dead. Alright. It's dead. Animation cancel into that.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us.
What about all the animancy gear we left behind? Let's get over with it. Why does it feel like the ruins are built to lead us here? Kind of two pressing questions. It does feel like this shit was built around the Audra Pillar. But what about all the
The
animancy
equipment
gear?
was compensating for a poor connection to the beyond. Here, we won't have that problem. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
Saying it could only help is like so unbelievably like naive. Aw, dude, what the fuck? Don't touch that, bro. Don't touch that. And it grabbed me. Alright. Well, fuck. Oh, what the fuck?
You are here.
That's not what I thought you'd look like.
You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts. We welcome you.
Your eyes bugging, G.
The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain.
You look fucking weird. What are you? Who are you? Now I'm really losing my mind. Yeah, on God. That sounds lonely. Will you share these memories with me? I didn't come here for you. I'm looking for traces of the Dream Scourge. I really want to know who this is. But I feel like, I don't know, at this point, does it really matter? Like, we're bound here together. I don't know, this whole quest has been, and the thing is, I don't know which one of these dialogue options will actually progress, like, the dialogue tree. Like, I wish that was clearer. Like, sometimes when you pick a dialogue option, it won't progress the dialogue, but, sometimes you do, and it does, so. I'd have to have, like, a fucking spreadsheet that's like, these will, and these won't. I don't know. I really do want to know what they are.
once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls.
You're describing worship. The godless did have a god. You. If that were true, you'd have to be as powerful as a god. That's how you brought me back from the dead, isn't it? Enough, skip the part where you tell me who you are. No, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like this thing is built out. See, this is the kind of thing, I don't know. I wish you could actually find out and you didn't have to have like a certain like perception score. It's like, it's pretty obvious through the dialogue, at least to me, that like, yeah, this is the godless is God. I mean, you can even see it in the way that it looks, right? Like, it's got all of this godless architecture on it. Like, half of its fucking face is godless architecture. Like, this was very obviously the god that they worshipped.
We felt the thrill of their wonder. We basked in their desire to know us. They brought their prayers to us. We answered.
Also, if we truly are, like, talking about, like, this would be a wild moment in Aeoran history to, like, discover a new god, or to discover that an ancient civilization that was once thought to not worship gods actually oh shit, actually did worship a god. Like, yeah, like, yeah. I mean, if you're a god, why is no one? Well, because the dipshits wiped themselves out. Yeah, how did you come to
We
be?
do not remember how we grew. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sapadal.
I see. Well, hello, Sapadal. Let's see here. The Akita are godless. Oh, they are. Okay, they're the godless. Interesting. Okay. All these years I've wondered who's godlike I am. I'm your godlike. I mean, that would track. Makes you the god of a dead people and my deity. What aren't you telling me? It's nice to meet you properly, Sapadal. I don't have time for this. I need to find some tubes. It makes you the god of a dead people and my deity. What aren't you telling me? My studies have never encountered your name. That's fucking obvious. All these years, one is godlike amateurs. Whatever. What aren't you telling me?
We offer you connection, root to branch, and you return to us with suspicion.
Oops.
Our spark found you when you dreamed in the womb. Godlike, they said. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long.
Now I need your help. I have to stop the Dream Scourge. This is about freeing you from your prison, isn't it? That's why you've reached out. What if I'm connected to you as your godlike? Why didn't you tell me it before? I don't know. None of that other shit really fucking matters. I mean, I kind of figured that they'd be being freed from the prison. I figured this is who the Demogorgon imprisoned. So I don't really need to ask that question. I kind of figured they'd want to fucking get out. Yeah, I really don't give a fuck why they didn't reach out. I'm here to stop the Dream Scourge. Let's get busy.
The rot. We feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us. Free us. The rot that festers seeks into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea.
Okay. I'll find you a promise I won't let you suffer alone. The garden and poison sea, you've got to give me more to go on than that. See, I wonder if I can ask the Demogorgon why they imprisoned them. It feels bad. Like, I shouldn't call a god it. Them, I guess, is a better word to use. Let's see. I don't know, but so far I feel like these kinds of dialogue options where it's like it's very obvious to me that this is who the Demogorgon imprisoned. Like, I might not be able to go ask them, so this might literally be my only opportunity to find out why they were imprisoned. which I do want to know. I want to know why they were in prison. But also, it feels like kind of blows to just fucking sit there and suffer alone. I'll come find you.
Your words are comfort indeed. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain.
Tabaru Sanakis, okay.
Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison.
Then you help me in the Dream Scourge? I don't like this, but I don't have much of a choice. I really don't give a fuck. Like, this person has helped me so far, so we'll see.
We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await.
Okay.
First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it?
Sure, man. This bottle of power rejects bottle's power. I need an 8 intellect to, I don't know, ask what it might be. Oh, fuck it, man. Give me more
Take
power.
it with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
Okay. Thorn of Spadal. Fires a thorn of energy that passes through multiple enemies, causing damage on impact and momentarily rooting them in place. Neat. Guess I passed out there for a second or two, or probably several. Oh, what's going on? Whoa. Blink, blink. What's up, gang?
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
We do, Kai. We really do.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought.
You thought I was fucking dead? Yeah. It was as bad as when I was killed, but it was damn close.
It's a good thing we got results, because I have no desire to put you through that again. While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands, somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness.
The garden, they called it the garden.
You've heard of it? Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin.
I have no fucking clue, to be honest. The name is
Yes,
Sapadal.
Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you?
Sapadal is the god of the living lands. Apparently, I'm Sapadal's godlike. There's a voice in my head that claims to be a god. No, I believe them. I believe that they're God. It's not much denying that fact. They keep giving me powers and shit. Like, pull me into trances when I commune with Audra and speak into my fucking head. Like, I don't know, man. There's only so many things I can tell you that there's just a God, where you kind of just have to fucking believe it. All right. I don't know. God of the Living Lands.
I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this?
I don't know, man. Fucking y'all suck at your jobs. They didn't reach out to me until I set foot in the Living Lands. I believe they're trapped in the garden for some reason. No one alive remembers them. They didn't reach out to me until I set foot in the Living Lands. I believe they're trapped in the garden for some reason.
A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something.
They're trapped in an Audra pillar. A watcher told me the Audra in the Living Lands is different. He thinks Sapadal is trapped inside the Audra. Get a shit, or the rest of us. Watcher told me the Audra in the Living Lands is different. Sapadal is trapped inside the Audra. I think that. Yeah, I don't know. Let's let her explain, I guess. Watcher told me Audra in the Living Lands is different.
Not the Adra itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb.
Sapadal wants me to free them. I'm glad it makes sense to you because I'm lost. There must be a connection between Sapadal and the Dream Scourge. Sapadal does want me to free them.
Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
They did promise that. What do you think, Kai?
I got a headache just thinking about it. And I'm not the one with the god knocking around in there.
True.
The real question is, where do I start?
We need to find the thralls of the Tabarusanakis. I wish I had the answers, but not alone ones together. I mean, we need to find
Doesn't
them.
ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Messiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues.
What does this mean for Emerald Stair? After everything we've learned, maybe the government will invite you back. I mean, I don't know. What does this mean for Emerald Stair? It means there's a fucking god trapped inside a fucking Adra pillar somewhere who may or may not be causing all of the shit that we're going through right now. Yeah, maybe he will invite you
I
back.
wouldn't count on it. Besides, what good am I to Fior Messiverno anymore? The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy, the end of the Living Lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
I agree, Kai. I agree.
Stop!
Oh, whoa. What'd I do?
The trees splinter, the rice turns black. The pain! The pain!
That sounds like fire. The tree splinter, the rice turns black. What the fuck's happening?
They trample the farmlands. They tear down the gates.
They trample the farmlands.
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter?
We should probably get back to Miraves Inferno fast. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no. Let's go.
Come on. There's a way up those stairs.
Way up those stairs. Yipper. Oh, fuck. Alright, still caught it because I'm better.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only take so many revelations at a time. What we discovered here, it changes everything.
A hidden god in the living lands. Who knew?
Nobody, because they're all dead. I don't know.